You've probably not been in the music scene for up to years, but you're already making some waves with some fans. So, what do you think you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Where I see myself in the next 5 years. Well, I've gotta, bring it down to 2024 when I started. I was like down and out, but yeah, to God be the glory, I'm right here where I'm supposed to be. So, when I see myself in the next 5 years, greatness. I think that's one word. See myself, fulfilling my dream.
Okay, that's a good one. But what's the definition of vibes?
What's your definition of vibes? Well, if you ask me, I feel like vibes. I feel like I'm like the point of difference now, innit? I step in the room and they feel my aura. I don't have to sing for them to feel my presence. They're always feeling it. That's my definition of vibes. If they do laundry, then they must be J. If she step on stage, then she must be brave. If they sing or land, then they must be kids. If she know how to do that, she must be. Life is a game, I'm playing it first. When you step in the block, ain't no time for regret. Play that shit like a gamble, the stakes go high. The greater it gets. Turn down one, you will end up second. The level keep coming, you cannot reset. Tell them, man did live in a black dog cage. With the frame of stars, he had no job that paid with a minimum wage. When I get out of the bus, I'll step in the cup one day, you can bet I will spend it. First ain't looking for mercury, I on the guy with the guys, you can test me. Your definition of real. If the dice was stuck on you, but you made it, is that what you call real? If you came out of top where the odds were lost, is that what you call real? If you came from the mother, they steal you rose, is that what you call real? My definition of real. Retire your mom, that's what I call real. Pick out the young, just sweep them close to right or wrong, that's what I call real. If you make them bags, stick to the real ones, no extra cost, that's what I call real. Down with your bros, that's what I call real. DTB, that's what I call real. My definition of vibes. If they do laundry, then they must be J. If she step on stage, then she must be brave. If they sing or land, then they must be kids. If she know how to do that, she must be. Life is a game, I'm playing it first. When you step in the block, ain't no time for regret. Play that shit like a gamble, the stakes go high. The greater it gets. Turn down one, you will end up second. The level keep coming, you cannot reset. Tell them, I showed them love back then and they ends, but they did show some, that's why I could fake. Some man step in the club and they did on G, it's probably Dave. I jump on track, but the man them snub, bro. I'm assuming he must be hits. That's my definition of vibes. If they do laundry, then they must be J. If she step on stage, then she must be brave. If they sing or land, then they must be kids. If she know how to do that, she must be. Life is a game, I'm playing it first. When you step in the block, ain't no time for regret. Play that shit like a gamble, the stakes go high. The greater it gets. Turn down one, you will end up second. The level keep coming, you cannot reset.
But you're making lots of millions, like the music is giving you lots of money, like the millions, the billions. What are you gonna do in your city? Like, what are you gonna do in your city to change like the environment? But I've heard some news about you and your hood, your brothers, the way you take care of them, you do this stuff. What are you gonna do?
Well, I don't know, but if I end up making this in this music shit, first of all, I'm gonna, I'm gonna get my dad a yard, First of all, I'm gonna retire my mom, she's been there for me for like ever, So, but if you talk about my bros, my mandams, the hood, I'm gonna make sure they know I've arrived, like they're gonna feel it positively. I'm gonna keep the real ones.